Kellyanne Conway is a Fox News contributor and author of Here's the Deal. So what is the deal in Arizona?
The deal in Arizona is Kari Lake's going to be the next governor. She's run a terrific race, ran a great primary. And I think her steadfastness and her commitment to principle is why she's also gathering together many independents who are tired of politics as usual. She's got a Democratic opponent in Katie Hobbs, who is already just an elected official. She's Secretary of State, and she's hiding. She's completely hiding. She's evading simple questions. I think the last reporter asked her what she thought about the weather. She can't answer that. They'll put out a statement. She'll hire a commission. And people want to know that their candidates, their would-be governors, are transparent and willing to look you in the eye and have that connective tissue with the voters. But Kari Lake did something else I don't think gets enough coverage. She's done a masterful job after winning her primary of bringing together the establishment Republicans who opposed her. They supported her opponent, very well-funded, very credible opponent. And she also has the support of Governor Doug Ducey, who's pretty popular out there and who runs the Republican Governors Association. They've spent $10 million on this race. So I think for all the hand-wringing about the Republican Party being divided and, oh, the wrong people won the primaries, it's actually happening on the Democratic side. Just this week, you had the Progressive Caucus put out this ridiculous letter to Joe Biden asking him to deal with Putin practically, to rethink our strategy in Ukraine. They have nominated really extreme candidates for Senate in Pennsylvania and Fetterman, in Wisconsin, for example, with Barnes, and on and on. But Kari Lake has, I think, this magic spell on the media because she was one of them, and they're not used to one of them running for office, let alone as a conservative woman. They simply don't know what to do with her. She can anticipate their questions, and she can give them as good as she gets. And in addition to answering the questions she asks, she goes and she deflects onto other areas and other issues. Why? Because she has the mic and she has the platform, and she wants to tell Arizonans what her solutions to the problems that ail them are. So when they ask her ridiculous questions, basically about being an election denier, she essentially is saying, my words, you're an inflation denier, you're a recession denier, you're a rising crime denier. And so people are very concerned. She's out there saying 87,000 new IRS agents. What about new border agents? We're in Arizona here. So look, the other thing that Kari Lake represents, and she's not alone in this regard, Jesse, in addition to many female voters realigning with the Republican Party this cycle, so many women are running and winning as Republican candidates. We already have Mayra Flores in her special election in the Rio Grande Valley, first Republican there, Mexican-born Mayra Flores in 100 years. We have Maria Salazar. We have so many women now putting themselves out there, being elevated and being elected as Republicans. And so I think that's incredibly important because I call it the SAFE acronym: security, affordability, fairness, education. They're willing to go out there and really elevate and talk about those issues that the voters are talking about. The Democrats had so many opportunities to do that, and they missed it again and again by pretending the election is only January 6th, Trump, abortion, climate change.
Yeah, I just loved how Katie framed her opponent for breaking in, and the next day she's like, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. Abortion.
She's like, I'm not here to do that. I'm not here to do that. Abortion, January 6th. I'm not here to do that.
All right.
And look, voters are smart. They say it, and I think Kari Lake's going to be the next governor.
Kellyanne, she might be the next female president. Kellyanne, go Phils. Go Phils.
Go Eagles.
Go Fightins. Go Birds. Good to be from Philly. Thank you so much.
Birds.
Have a great weekend.
Take care. You got it.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.